What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Aftersound. We bring you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream daily over on Twitch at This is Aftersound. So thank you for coming through. If this is something you're interested in, or if you are as obsessed with this game as I am, I think you will find that you are in the right place. So, as promised, doing our weekly Q&A videos, which is where I go through and send you guys some DEC in game. So as you can see, I went back about a week here, and we will go ahead and get started today. Today's actually a very special day for me. So I'm super excited. I'm in a fantastic mood. It is my birthday today, so yeah, I don't know. Life is good. That's all I want to say. I think one of this past year has been difficult in many ways, and I'm sure for many other people. But I'm just grateful for so many things, and in the realm of this, to keep it focused here, the growth of this channel and just really the community and the people that I've had the opportunity to meet and get to know through here. Some of them who are now in the guild with me and are building things together. Like it's awesome. I love it. So thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all for being here, for being a part of this channel and this community, and for just for making this a fun place for me to visit and to grow with me over these last couple of weeks. And I cannot wait to continue to do more as we go into Chaos Legion and everything else. All right, so same thing as before. I will go ahead and send you. I'm just gonna keep a note here of all of the folks who put their in-game username, and then I'll just send it to you after the video is done. So you should get it by the time the video uploads. But just letting you know. All right, so let's go ahead and start with about a week ago. John saying, I like your idea for bronze, and building your deck organically. Some people's budget are limited. Yep, I couldn't agree more. That's kind of why I'm trying to do this on a baseline here. Look, the more money you can spend, the farther and more quickly you can go in this game. So I think that's awesome. All right, what I'm noticing here is a lot of people are not leaving their in-game usernames. So I'm not gonna beg you to send money to you to send DEC to you. So if you guys want something, let me know. Otherwise, if you're just here to leave comments, I love you just for that too. Alex is gonna try buy some packs in the beginning, but until then, just grinding. All right, very cool. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to start typing names out. Okay, I really like this question. Dom, you've asked me several times about this, and again, I don't have an answer for you in terms of exit strategy. And so you're saying here, when I said exit strategy, I don't mean quit the game, but start withdrawal of enough money each month. So my whole thing is, and I've said this in several different ways, and I might even try to make a specific video on it, but what I love about this economy, or what I love about the game economy here, is these cards can almost act like micro real estate, right? And in a sense, they are, and they operate in the same way that real estate investments do as well. So it's like you can buy it, you can choose to use it, right, aka live in it, or you can rent it out. And to me, that's passive income. And part of what I'm doing is not just buying cards for myself, but I am trying to acquire as many cards as possible to start renting out, and hopefully cards that have a long and viable strategy within the game, so that I know that they will not only appreciate in value, but will have strong rental value throughout. Cool. All right, I did try to mark some of these, so we're not going to go through everything that's been here in the past week, but never played a tournament. I'm going to watch you try first. Razor, thanks for the comment here. Yeah, I mean, if you saw what happened, I got my butt kicked. Although the day after, I joined another one of closed tournaments, and I actually made it to the second round, I think. Not the second round. I made it. I got 2 wins, and I got a buy in the qualifier. So I won something, and I paid 1 DEC and got like 4 SPS out of it, which is kind of nice. So guys, don't be afraid to enter these tournaments. It's 1 DEC, which I know can be maybe a lot for some people, but to me, the opportunity to learn and to see how other people operate in the space and what some winning decks are can be really cool. And actually, you can do that for free if you want to just go study, but it's a good experience. I like it. All right, Ardenek, I came to the same conclusion on Kretch about 2 weeks ago and picked up 3 for $5 each. I mean, I responded to some of these already. I'm jealous. I'm officially jealous. That is awesome. I wish I had picked up more, and I'm still looking around for some of them. So on you, same boat here, Kretch, Loma, Lorna and Ouster. I still haven't picked up Lorna or Ouster, and those cards just keep going up in value. Okay, let's see. So someone here had asked me, between Kit, Zaku, and Llama, which one of these will benefit from the most price increase in the following days? As I said, and I had never, at this point, I hadn't played with Kitty yet. I've since recorded a video where I realized that I should probably rent Kitty so that I complete all of the legendary summoners. But what I was telling Soda here was Llama's great, but Llama is not dominating on their own. You need a level 3 Golem or Kron. So that kind of adds to the investment that you need to make. And Jotun, Jotun is probably the most diverse. That's how I listed it here. He'll work with a bunch of different things, and he's absolutely dominating, but he's also the most expensive of the three. So that's probably explains why he's priced at that level. All right, thanks for the tip. I was debating on what to buy, and this gave me some confidence. Awesome, Crawfish King. Let's go. I hope whatever you end up grabbing. This is the Summoners video. I hope whatever you end up grabbing is works out well for you. And please do report back here and let me know. All right, I'm bronze level 1. All right, awesome. Oh, Alex, I got you already. Ardek, very interesting analysis on the whales buying common cards, maxing them out, flipping them. And what do you think is causing this increase in DEC or SPS? As I answered here, the DEC price rising was a good call out that I actually didn't mention in the video. But that only affects rentals in my mind because that is priced in DEC. The way that I understand it is that the sales prices are dynamic, meaning that when you put in the price, you put it in US dollars, and it's going to convert whatever the DEC rate is at that time. Whereas when you put something up as a rental, you put it in DEC prices. So we've seen some of the DEC prices rising. That's my understanding of it, and I did do some research, Ardenek, after you sent that. So that's how I understood it. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. I don't want to be giving wrong information here. I see you growing quickly on that. I did something similar, started on budget, and you've shown me that it's not necessary to spend a ton of money. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Hot Dog Tar. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. All right, looks like your VVO. Oops. That's not what I want. Oops. How? Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse here. Whoops. All right, let me go ahead and just type this out. Sorry, guys, give me a second here. VVO. Yeah, so that's the whole point of that is the whole point of the budget grind account. Just to, one, prove something to me, first of all, and then, if it's successful, and I would say 3 weeks in, over $45 of value, or, almost $45 of value, I think that shows exactly everything you need to know about this game. So it's not going to make you a millionaire overnight. Anybody who's thinking that, and I'm going to do a separate video on this because I think that there is a wide divide between people who are looking at this as an investor and as a player. And I think there needs to be something clear cut. Now, you can be both, but there needs to be a clear cut mentality on what you are expecting. And I think a lot of people have some wildish, wild, crazy expectations from this game. And that's, you got to be able to separate those out. Okay. So on you, if Flippers whales are driving car prices up, why are rental prices dropping? I didn't notice them dropping. In fact, I feel like I've seen rental prices go up. If you have specific ones that you're looking at or want me to check out, I feel like I've seen them continue to go up. Okay, Mitchell, I bought $10 Kretch between 4 to 5. 10 Kretch between $4 to $5. Oh, I'm jealous of you too. You and Ardenek got in lucky. All right. Spot on Kretch. Just a tip for ending out. If you level them up to level 2, the minimum price is higher. Okay, cool. I appreciate the tip on that. Unmud Sugar Photography. Cool name, by the way. Just found your channel. Don't know why you have more subs. Oh, well, hey, I appreciate the kind words. I'm not going to repeat that out loud. I have 2 Splinterland accounts. My main being, okay, which I used to card flip. And my free-to-play one, I only got the $10 spellbook and any Hive or SPT. Okay, so you're kind of doing the same thing as me, which I love. Good luck with that. Keep me updated on how it's going. Some people have been looking at my card pull or my chest pulls, and with all the cards that I've won, it can seem like I'm getting super lucky. The last couple of days I've gotten credits, so I'm trying to be, hopefully there's nothing weird happening behind the scenes. And again, that's not me. I have zero contact with anyone from the team. This is a fan channel first and foremost. Okay. So this is from the When Will Chaos Legion pack sell out? Jason, I believe this will frustrate newer players that are super hyped for this release, but find they can only buy 1 to 2 packs. Yeah, the thing is, scarcity of cards is always going to be a thing in a game like this. That's kind of the beauty of NFT gaming, is that there will only be a couple. Now, the thing is, you can still play, so I don't think that it'll diminish the player base too much, but I wonder how many folks will feel like they cannot progress in the game without it, and then, yeah, could potentially drop off, or maybe not play as much as they would like to because they can't grab the dominating cards or aren't willing to pay the money for the dominating cards. Let me go ahead and put UNMAD sugar. Let's go. All right. So let's keep it moving. So this was an interesting one. Why do they want to suppress DEC growth? I think DEC pumping is a win-win for everyone. Again, they're not actively trying to suppress DEC growth. It's just how the algorithm is written. And right now, DEC pumping is definitely a win. And I actually said this in a previous video. It's a win-win because if you bought DEC at a lower price, now there's more DEC being printed. So there's all this, like, in my opinion, fake monopoly money that is just being thrown out left and right every single time you win a game or open a chest in silver and above. That is super inflated in value right now. And that's my big thing of why it's got so much value. We are winning right now because you were in it, and the airdrop is still providing value for DEC. So flip it while you can. If it goes up higher, keep flipping it. At least that's what I'm doing. Churchill was asking about idea of the price of the voucher. I have no idea. I mean, I've heard anywhere from $1 to $5, and then I've also heard ridiculous things like $11 to $16. So I don't have enough SPS stake to get the target amount of packs that I would like. So I will be very much on that third-party market trying to grab extra vouchers whenever they come available. All right, let's keep going here. So Kevin, so this is a great one. And guys, I highly encourage you. I love comments like this. Kevin just starts off with, I disagree with you. This is about, bronze is just not rewarding anymore. Getting on the top 1 leaderboard is just, so essentially what Kevin was trying to say. And I went through and actually I tried to give a thoughtful response, and then Kevin gave one back. We're just disagreeing about whether or not bronze or silver, or bronze is still viable, right? And for me, what I was trying to say is, if you have zero money and you don't really have a choice, or your choices are to spend a ton renting, right? And potentially not recoup that back if you're still learning the game and all that, there's still a lot of money to be made in bronze. And when I say a lot of money, I mean, like, you can earn DEC just by playing this game, and that is currency. You're not going to get that playing Candy Crush. You're not going to get that playing any other game, but you can get it playing this game. And with the inflated price of DEC being at like a penny or a penny and a half at this point, I'm winning 7 to 10 DEC in bronze at a high capture rate, right? Whenever my ECR is close to 100. So if you're doing 100 matches a day, or not 100, but if you're doing like 10, 20 matches a day, that's a couple bucks. And that might not seem like a lot, but again, I'd rather get paid $1 or $2 a day doing something that's fun rather than not getting paid anything, right? So that's just how I look at it. And then I would take that, flip it into cards, and the whole story for me there. All right, ALK225, Heartclaw, the awesome luck continues. I know. I've gotten quite lucky on that account, so hopefully my luck has not run out yet. This was an interesting question. Is it wise to sell wild cards like Cobalt Miner, Armorsmith, and switch to modern format? I cannot give you an answer on that. I mean, the thing is, Cobalt Miner and Armorsmith, they are already scarce, and I feel like the value will only continue to go up, especially as cards, to a certain extent, get devalued, right? In terms of what we're seeing in their collection power value, right? And I feel like we're on a trend here where the newer and newer cards and newer expansions that come out, the cards will actually have less and less, right? Because they want to make sure that older cards retain some of that value. And I think this is kind of how they do it. At least that's my theory. Nothing concrete. Mexican Crypto, I bought Mylar and Chicken so I can Have them all the good time. Have them all the time. It's a good investment. I couldn't agree more. I did buy Mylar. I have not bought chicken yet, but I totally should. Oh man, it's good for people getting DEC per battle, but it hurts people that want to buy cheap cards on the marketplace. Oh, this is from the DEC versus credits. Um, yeah, I mean, you can still earn. The thing is, you can still earn DEC from battles, which is more important to me. I feel like in the long run. Granted, the chests are fun, and sometimes people get crazy stuff in the chest, but to me, it's about the grind, right? And going in every single day and just earning as much DEC as possible. So Kevin asks, so here's a crazy question, but I actually feel like this is the time to start buying cards with DEC. I can make 100 DEC a day from playing at Silver 3. And I said I'm doing exactly the same thing. So cool strategy. Artneck, I might wouldn't have since she won't be available in the modern format. I ran her today to stay competitive in the current format. I'm not sure if buying her today would allow you to flip it when Chaos Legion is released. So I responded directly to you, Artneck, and then also I mentioned it in like that $50. What would I do with $50? I think Wood Nymph is still OP, and the fact that she's going for like less than $5, a part of me was like, let me just grab one so that I have it. Not that I'm ever going to use. I can't use it in the modern format, but it could come in handy at a later time, and I don't want to keep renting it every single season. Artneck, I feel like you got in the game at. I think you said you got in the game a couple of weeks earlier than me, but seeing like Axemaster at 550 and where he is now, and all the cards that you've mentioned so far are just, it makes me jealous. I'm happy for you. But I'm a little. I just wish I had started sooner. All right. So Pitch Black TV was talking about the DEC, them getting it off the peg. I have not heard anything about this, and I know that I'm repeating it here, which I hate to do, but if anybody has information, everything that I've heard so far is that nothing is going to change to the DEC algorithm, and that it will continue performing in a way that gets DEC eventually back to its peg. And that's what I heard Aggro say, not this past AMA, but 2 AMAs ago. So if you've heard something different, please let me know. Game Boy Ali, I own a crutch, but never looked into the stat there. It was a sneaky one. Game Boy Ali, I was actually in your stream the other day. Love the vibe, and I put this in the section here. I love the vibe. This community is awesome, so really appreciate what you do. Let me go ahead and add something in here for you. And then, I just want to say thanks for coming through on the video. That's awesome. All right. What are your thoughts on the meta dodging cards? I love it. I've seen a couple of videos. I think Dwayne Cunningham and some other folks have posted videos on it, and that's why I rented the kitty. I don't have any characters that can do the backfire ability yet, but I just wanted to see how OP Kitty could be, and I was kind of happy with Kitty. It's just they're all so expensive, and I would need to build solid strategies around all of them. All right, let me go ahead and put your in-game username, HEFEZOLA. All right, Alex, I didn't miss you here. I hear a lot of people talking about how the algorithm is working to lower DEC, and this is true, but at what level, and how would that affect the market if everyone is holding? Here's the thing. Everyone's holding now, but are you going to hold after the airdrop is over? That's what I'm trying to get at here. Airdrop has an end date, and that is next summer sometime, or in like 365 minus 70 something days is when it's going to end. And I don't think that I'll be holding DEC. There will be no value to it aside from it being a transactional currency or currency that I win in the game. So again, just thinking out long term here and trying to look out for you guys so that you fully understand what is happening with DEC and the algorithm behind it. As it marks my third day playing, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Thanks for the content. No worries. It makes me really happy to get comments like this, that this is helpful for you. And if there's stuff specific that you want to see or hear, I'm happy to go through it. Just let me know. You skipped right over Cobalt Bruiser. I think I responded to this one, but I was only looking for sneak monsters in that video. Although Cobalt Bruiser, yeah, is a pretty sweet card. Although I would say that I don't use them much, so. Okay, thoughts on Battering Ram? Rarely use them, just being honest. Maybe in a different format or something, maybe once modern format is here, but just nah. Haven't been using it. This is okay. The one with the YouTuber chance of opening a chest. I don't even think they know that I exist. So there's no chance. Just for full transparency here, guys. I've not spoken with anybody from the team. Here's the thing. All right, especially with I know that you're joking with this, right? I think there's a YouTuber's chance. The integrity of this channel is so much more important to me than anything that I could receive on the back end, dirty deals or like shady deals from any company. And I'm not saying this just about Splinterlands. So there's zero content. I'm just a fan. I love this game, and making content was something that I wanted to do around it. One, to help me better understand the game, but two, just to help build a community of exactly this, where we can have creative, constructive discourse on how we can all improve and get the most out of this game possible. So Alex, let's see, starting to learn and get any strategy. Awesome. I'm wondering during your intro who do you refer to? I told you it's my army of cats doing research. I'm just kidding. I only have one cat, so we have fun. Are only 2 days out now. Don't you think that things can change a little about DEC? Devs told an AMA that we can buy CL packs with DEC when DEC in-game value will be connected to the market price. So they're gonna, they're saying that it's gonna be market price, but eventually, again, I keep saying it's gonna go back to the peg. I mean, I'm not saying it, guys. Agrod said it. I'm repeating it, and I'm agreeing because they haven't said anything different. So, hi, Greyfair. Would you recommend I start an alt account and gift from my main to get a head start? Multiple accounts have their benefits, but there's also some difficulties with that. I mean, difficulties mainly being like if you want to be competitive in both, then all of a sudden you need to buy and or rent 2 versions of every card for each of your accounts, right? So that can get tricky. If you have the money and the capital for it, go for it. Okay, Leon, thanks for the nice polls comment in 20 days. My Tharky, let me go ahead and send you some. Mateus Baez, I agree on DEC value for the long term. The thing is, most players are in Bronze League, so they are not getting DEC just credits. No, they are getting DEC in from ranked battle wins. They're just not getting it from chests, which is to discourage bots, and I feel like it's done a really good job with that. Are there certain elements better for different amounts of mana? It's so dependent on game type, and that's literally what I wrote there. But let me go ahead and get you Tony 5. Thanks for your video. I'm waiting for your gift. All right, Orkun, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I'm gonna give you this one, but I want I want comments that are a little engaging, make me think. Maybe ask a question, give me a different perspective, something. But I'll give this to you just because I'm like I said, I'm feeling very generous today. So let's go for it. All right, Wally, agreed that the release of packs will increase the airdrop points, but at the same time, we will not see that immediate impact of 60%. This was a great call out. We're not going to see that right away, but again, as I said here, this just goes towards my point that the value of holding DEC will continue to deflate and deflate as more and more cards hit the market and as more and more packs and things come out. So that's just my opinion and my understanding of it. So I'll leave that there. So Ardenek, I love that you push out content so frequently. I'm trying my best. As I said in my response to you, I'm constantly thinking about this game or having conversations about it, and so everything's just like, okay, that would be like a fun video. Why don't we just record it? And it's been good so far. And yes, I do see Byzantine Kitty on the rich list, which is super cool to see. I would love to get to a point where we could make like an Aftersound summoner. But I'm not there yet. I was a little inspired when I saw Bulldog trying to get Darth Squirrel in. And if you guys are not familiar with Bulldog, please go and check out his channel. I've learned so much from him. So yeah, just want to spread the love and make sure if you guys are not watching his channel, make sure you go over there and show him some love. And he's trying to do a pool pack or a pool for the upcoming pre-sale packs. So that might be something that you could potentially get in, or I think he's giving it for cheap. You know what? I don't want to misspeak because I saw a video a long time ago. So go ahead and check it out. See if that's something you're interested in. I just bought 600 cards yesterday. Oh. Dom, you are my hero. I wish I could be buying cards left and right like that. Okay, I've been curious about multiple accounts. Is Splinterlands allowed does Splinterlands allow players to use multiple accounts? So Splinterlands says they don't even care about bots. I mean, they're trying to mitigate the rewards that are going to bots, but they don't even care about bots. So multiple accounts should be okay. Flying K. All right. Oh, love the content. Has been great help to a noob like me. All right. I am glad to hear that, as it marks. All right. Kitty is great. Combined with fast flying monsters like Naga Assassin or Spark Pixies, they become really hard to hit. As you said, Lifespanner can get triple armor plus heal. Yes, the Efreet was a cool thing to try. It didn't work every time, but it almost worked like a pseudo Lamacron at 13 mana. So, you know, that would be one of the things that I would play if I got Kitty and was finding myself in those situations, you know, anywhere between like 13 to 16 mana. All right. I think we're getting to the end here. This is like 20 hours ago at this point. So, if it follows normal rules, we will have dips after huge pumps like this. Okay, this is about the SPS driving, or yeah, sorry, not driving, but pumping to the moon. Yes, we've already seen SPS drop slightly. It was like 87 cents this morning. So every time I like it dips below 90 at this point, I'm just buying a little more and a little more. And hopefully my birthday wish, and I'm going to say it out loud, my birthday wish is that SPS dips a bit more so that I can just grab some, grab a ton more before the pre-sale starts. We have exactly 1 week from today that the pre-sale begins, and I just want to grab as much SPS as possible. Okay, let me go ahead. These are all from today, so I'm going to go ahead and leave those for next week's video. But that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for everything, for helping this channel become what it is, for just being part of this community with me. It's like I said, it's one of the healthiest crypto communities that I've ever been a part of. There's so much generosity here, and yeah, that's all I got. Mitchell, I got you here. Don't worry, I'm gonna add you to the list right after we're done here. Melkor85. I will make sure to add you in. But yeah, if you guys want to enter in the giveaway for next week, you can start right here with this video and leave a comment. Make sure to leave your in-game username, and I will send you a little something in the game. And if you guys are finding this helpful, if this is your first time on the channel, please consider liking and subscribing the video. It helps. It's a free and easy way to support the channel, so I just ask you to consider that while you watch. And other than that, that's all I got. So have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the game. Take care.